It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but right now, you rocking with Noonish.
I'm the last man standing. 4-5 sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on the wave that could sink the tides.
This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Group. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. High Energy Models and Events. Tech for Troops T4T, baby. Verve Performance Labs. The Original Shot Sock, not without my shot socks. And Specs Wine, Spirits, and the Finer Foods. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Man, y'all like that little melodic intro right there? Yeah, man. Put a little sauce on there, a little cane sauce on there. Yeah, bro. Speaking of canes, man, put hot sauce on them tenders, bro. It's a whole different ball game when you dip it in that sauce.
Yeah.
They got hot sauce on deck, too. Louisiana fire hot sauce, baby.
They should put some salt and pepper on the chicken part, though.
A little bit.
Set it off.
Set it off perfect.
Yeah.
Shout out Canes,
I like the sauce.
Sponsorship opportunities right here for you, right there, Canes. You know, we getting down with you. But, hey, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, coming at you live for another awesome episode of Noonish. Let me get that Beats earbud out of my Beats. There's another opportunity for you, product placement. What's good? Coming at you live, man, for another great episode this week of Noonish, man. Yeah, buddy, with my favorite co-host in the whole entire world, starting with Mr. El Grande Toto, Jonas Bull in his house.
Ooh.
Oh, what's going down, man?
We got a bull sound yet?
We need to get a bull sound. What is a bull sound?
Huh? I don't even know. Like some kind of
like Jock Jams,
like
Jock Jams #2, the song that brought Michael Jordan out back in the day.
I think we're on a totally different level.
Here we are.
Yeah, man. And then you know who it is in the house next to me right here. It's half man, half amazing, all hands, always on time. What's good, man? Mr. MC Mark Clayton in the building.
Good, everybody.
Yeah, man, we got another fun show coming at you, man. It's opening week of NFL football, foosball, that is.
Love it.
Bobby Boucher, what's going down?
Yep.
Yeah, so, man, it's a lot going on, man. I hope y'all had a chance to check out last week's show. We had a great time with Trey Penny, man. If you didn't, go check that one out. This week we were scheduled before we had a flight delay, a little situation with our boy Frank Martin, but he'll be back in the building next week, 14-0. He's going to get his 15th win next week on this show. You know, I don't know if it'll count in the regular stats, though, you know. But looking forward to having him on the show. Y'all tune in next week.
Frank is safe and sound.
Yeah.
He's all good. Okay.
Safe and sound. Frank is chilling, bro. But he'll be here next week. Great show, man. Gonna have a great show with him. Look forward to it, Frank. Can't wait to have you out here, dog. What's good? What y'all been up to, bro? Like, you know,
bro,
this the original crew.
Baby.
Watching that football?
Yeah, it's been a great weekend, man.
Yeah.
A lot of good ball.
It had to be an up and down week for you. Or were you pleased with how the Baltimore game turned out?
I was pleased with, in light of everything leading up to that game. It was, Baltimore played a great game.
Yeah.
Oakland has been formidable. Like they're similar to how, you know, I'd say even Washington.
Yeah.
Like, they're just on the cuffs kind of teams.
Yeah.
They're going to be in the game. And so it was a great game.
They're gonna give you a fight.
They're going to give you a fight.
Yeah, every time.
Every time. It's going to be a game.
At some point, it might tilt back. We're going to get to that NFL, Charlotte, man.
Yeah.
Charlotte. What's been up with you, Jay? What you been up to, bro?
Man, I spent most of the weekend washing stuff down and working around the house and
around the house.
And you know, actually, Sophie did a 9/11. I guess not a marathon. It's like an 11K. She did like 9K and then 11K thing, and so I supported.
That's awesome.
You know.
Nice.
That's very awesome.
That's lightweight for you.
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't too bad. You know, she doesn't start as early as I do, so it got hot.
Yeah, gotcha. So that he started beating you up a little bit.
But it's not as bad as it's been being. So that was good.
Right on.
And I actually watched the Formula One, which is getting crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Formula One, Dallas, Texas, we have a Formula One event coming up.
Yep.
October 16th, Red Bull Invitational.
Nice.
It's
Gonna take place down at the Victory Plaza area.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll see your favorite trio in the house, doing something, but possibly not. Jonas might be overseas somewhere, man.
I think I'll be in Greece about that time.
In Greece?
Greece.
Ooh. Messing with Giannis.
Big baller.
Over there with Giannis. Antetokounmpo, dog,
Sitting
trying to
out,
get that Drake
drinking
feature.
that wine, watching them sunsets.
Watching them sunsets.
Yeah, bro.
Sunrises. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So Jonas, I don't know if y'all realize it. It didn't break up the band though, but we got some NSYNC stuff going on. Jonas is Justin Timberlake of the crew. He's got a new podcast. Y'all need to go check out, man.
True.
We
solo
push
effort.
each other. We exalt
Right.
each other.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So can you tell the people a little bit about your new podcast, bro?
Yeah,
that you've
yeah.
been working
So
on?
we're in. I think we've got four episodes published now. I'm doing Education is Painful, available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, YouTube, any place that fine podcast purveyors are found.
That's where it is.
Hey, when you see the headband, you'll know you're at the right spot.
Yeah, right,
Exactly.
right. So the last one we just did was with Vince Pacenti,
Nice.
Olympian and motivational speaker,
Yeah.
and we talked about ants and elephants,
Yeah.
psychology, and it's pretty cool.
An ant can get lost on an elephant and be going the
Yeah.
wrong direction, thinking he's going the right
That's
way.
exactly it. That's it. That's
Right?
it.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It makes sense.
Yeah.
The analogy is that your conscious mind is like an ant compared to your subconscious mind, which is like an elephant.
Yeah.
Which is a fairly accurate amount of how much you consciously think about versus how much is going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And and we get into that a little bit, and we don't dig too deep into it.
I think your first episode was the greatest you put out. I
The
don't know.
first one, I did a pretty good job. The guest was a little bit of a challenge.
Hey, he's always challenging, isn't he? Nah,
Wait.
man, it's a
So
great
who's the
show.
guest?
Challenged me so much it made me drop my microphone.
Right. Who's the guest?
The very first guest was our very own Jonathan J.A.
Yeah.
Anderson,
Me, y'all.
which that
Applause.
was a good one too. We had a
Hey, I tell you what, Jonas pulled some stuff out of me that day, bro.
Yeah.
He pulled some stuff out of me.
that's the goal is to get people to see who you are and understand, obviously from the title, understand the lessons learned, the hard lessons learned. And that's my alternate
hard.
tagline is hard
Yeah.
lessons learned by somebody who always learns lessons the hard way.
Yep. Man, we had
Yeah.
some fun, man. Young Aiden, bro, been balling on the football field. 2-0 right now.
13. Finally, got
AJ?
into football.
Yeah.
For the most part, it was just like he don't need to play until he's older.
Yeah.
Anyway, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Right.
So it's been crazy.
Little
Let
athlete.
those
Little
joints and
athlete.
things get settled in a little bit and
Yeah.
stable
Let
up.
him- Yeah.
The sense of pride you feel when you see that, when you see him out there enjoying himself, though, right?
Because and then listen to him after the game.
Yeah.
Talk about the game. And
Yeah.
We had the bet going into the game, so he hit the numbers and stuff. I
Yeah.
was like,
What was the bet?
Well done.
Is that something you can
yeah,
share?
no. So he asked if he got he didn't know his position.
Yeah.
Actually, like going there.
Yeah.
It was just literally. And so I was
love
like,
it,
"Gotta
bro.
tell me what position you play," because he's like, "I'm offense and defense." All right, cool. He's are you running the ball or catching it? He's like, running. Okay, so running back. So if you score 2 touchdowns, and on defense, let me know your position. And I was like, if it was a corner, I'd say like 3 to 5 tackles.
Yeah.
But he's a linebacker. I was like, all right, 10 tackles.
Yeah.
10 tackles, 2 touchdowns, 2 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Easy. Like,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Like, got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
all
he
right,
get his numbers?
bet. He had 10 tackles, but he had a sack and a fumble recovery.
Nice.
And then he had one touchdown.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, the sack, fumble, that's
That
like,
equates.
I'll put that on. You got turnover.
Yeah.
Went on the score. Like, all right.
Because those are in
I
fantasy
give you
football.
that.
That's like you're getting extra points for
big
those,
points. Sacks
right?
and-
For sacks
sack,
and
yeah. Because those don't happen. Like,
yeah.
But you said
At
that
the
led to
volume.
a
so it
touchdown
to me
later,
it equaled
yeah.
a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
For sure.
bet.
So was he
Done.
like you? Does he like the fact that he can just hit kids?
He does.
Yeah.
He just likes running and hitting. Like,
I love it. bro.
I'm like, man, he's taking really good angles. Like you,
Yeah. Natural.
never even, ain't done it. You just natural.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm not surprised. I'm just like, Yeah. I mean, I saw that when he was little.
Linebacker's got to be
I
like
don't even know.
that's got to be
Yeah.
the best for just smashing
For like a
people.
kid,
Yeah.
a kid who's
Yeah,
never
bro.
played
Right.
and don't know is just put him over there and tell him look for the ball, and when you see it, go get it.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Very simple. See him get the ball, go get that
Get
guy.
the
Right.
ball, man.
Like that was it.
Were you a little nervous for him the first time he stepped on the football field, knowing that other kids had probably played a little pee-wee?
No. I mean, he was more nervous just doing it.
Yeah.
But just knowing him, no.
Yeah.
He's ever since he was little, I've seen like how aggressive he was. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
And I know you're not an offensive guy. Like, watch. I was like, bro, you can play offense, but you're not offense. Like, it'll take a lot of work for you to be good at offense.
Yeah.
Defense, you're gonna just plug and play. And
Like
it'll
torpedo,
be
just
natural.
just right at him. Yeah,
Oh
bro.
yeah. So yeah,
A
nah.
heat-sinking missile, Mr.
Yeah.
A.J. Clayton coming at you, dog.
Yeah. How about your boy?
out. Hey, man, it's
Yeah.
fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's fun. He had a good game last night, bro.
He's what like he's like 30 something, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's
He's
looking
like
me
a
in my
man, right?
eyes. I think his voice is deeper than mine right now, too, dog.
Yeah, I think yeah.
But
Yeah, it is.
he's growing, bro. Like last year was his first year in 7th grade,
Okay.
and he's trying to figure it out. You know,
Right.
they put him
Exactly.
at receiver,
Yeah.
they put him at running back. He
Yeah.
likes running back.
Okay.
This year he's playing a little running back, but they
Yeah.
got him more so at starting at DN and tight end.
Right.
He had 2 catches last night at tight end.
Okay.
Offensive line dictates what goes on there.
The
So
pass game, you're
yeah,
at
so
their mercy.
quarterbacks had no
Essentially.
time. Both
Yeah.
balls at his ankles. He's catching and falling at the same time.
Very nice.
No yards, right?
Hey.
But defense, man, he had a fumble recovery.
Okay.
And he had some hits last night, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like I showed him a couple things.
Yeah.
You know,
Good.
his first week at DN, he was
Yeah.
lining right up in front of the tackle. I'm like, son, your job is to not get blocked by that guy. And you're just like straight up engaging with him,
Right.
making his job easy.
Exactly.
And I was like, it's your job to keep that outside shoulder free.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Jam
Yeah.
him up,
Set that
get the
edge.
play back inside.
That's right.
Did a very good job last night. One time he didn't, and they scored.
Okay.
Like
they got the
90,
corner.
90 yards,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hurt.
Hurt
That
him.
was a dagger.
So
So
Yeah,
that's
that
how you
hurt.
learn. You
That was
learn
it.
real
It's
fast
like,
when stuff like
dang,
that happens,
yeah,
bro.
I couldn't get
Yeah, but outside of that, yeah, he was going in. Like he
Nice.
was going in last night. Got
Nice.
very aggressive. He was laying, as The Rock says, he was laying the wood.
That's awesome.
He laid the wood a few
That's
times,
good.
bro.
That's awesome.
And just it's good to see that aggression coming out of him. It's fun watching the kids grow.
It
you know?
is. It's
And
amazing.
get involved in the games we love to play.
It's
But
amazing. Yeah.
but yeah, man. You know, I guess we can jump on in
Yeah, let's get
unless
it.
there's anything else y'all wanted to speak about. You know, specifically, right?
Well, it's my son's birthday, my oldest son's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Big
How old
Jonas, young Jonas.
I don't fucking
How old you
know,
turn?
it's like 20 something.
27, somewhere around there.
After you turn 21,
It
like
doesn't, yeah, it's all together.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
You're
you're
good.
lucky you're even still.
it's nothing but
playing.
anniversaries after that 21st.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the 4th anniversary of his 21st birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So this week, you know, we'll start with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? This is Cowboys country. So we'll start with those Dallas Cowboys. And I know you got the Ravens hat on, and I'll turn mine around if I got to. But hey, we represent the star in the building. But nah, bro. So
Would
Cowboys.
we start talking about how great the Cowboys are? If that
what y'all was it? Oh man, no. I mean, I'm gonna tell the truth about him, bro. Jerry can't be mad at me. Hey, Jerry was on the show with Stephen A. Smith
speaking
the
the
other
truth.
day, so he can't be mad at me for
Yeah.
telling the truth.
Dak throwing the ball all over the field.
Yep.
You got, Mari over here. You got Gallup, and then of course you got CD. And I mean, it was beautiful.
Do you think we're gonna have a problem running the ball, or do you blame that solely on
think
the
so.
fact that we didn't have Zach Martin
No,
on the line?
No. I think in that case, it's to me, it was like if it ain't broke, don't fix it deal.
Yeah.
Like they were very efficient through there,
Yeah,
and it put them in position to win the ball game
for sure.
essentially. So I mean, yeah, no,
But I mean,
I don't think they have a problem with that.
just thinking about schematically,
Yep.
and it worked out just like this. That's exactly what the Bucks want you to do, right? They want you to score fast. They want you to throw the ball and
Yeah.
try to compete with Tom Brady.
That's right.
Because if he gets the ball with
Any
45 plus seconds on the clock
and a timeout.
and they're only down by two
Yeah.
or less,
Yeah.
that's exactly where they want you.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
that's what happened.
Yep.
So was it smart for the Cowboys to try to compete with Brady in that situation? Or would it have been a better game plan going in, locking in on the run, eating some of that clock up, and using and passing when needed? knowing that you can pass on this Bucks defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you look at the plays that came like down the stretch. I think that cost them the game was penalties,
Yeah,
not game plan.
yeah,
It was isolated incidents with players getting beat, essentially.
yeah,
Although part of that is you're probably not having to hold him penalty, although you could running the ball,
yeah,
but probably not likely. But I was just like, they had a game plan and they stuck to it. They held to whatever identity they were going to have going into that game. You got to stick to it. Like you have. It gives you. I mean, it gave them the best chance to me to win. I know, giving Brady too much time is never good.
I think a lot of blame has to go on that kicker. Missed a field goal and an extra point.
Yeah, he got to take his.
Bro,
Take some. Yeah, I mean, in every game, always everybody plays their part. We get to sit and look at it from the outside looking in and say, well, it was that person or it was that person. But they know, we know, like it's, I could have did better.
Yeah.
In certain,
Yeah.
I mean, and you feel more weight the closer to the end of the game when you make your mistake.
Got you.
Period. Especially if you're in reach.
Yeah.
And you fuck up with like 2 minutes left or a minute left.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
And you can clearly say that person's fault.
Yeah.
But there's so much shit that happens from first quarter to 3 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
And at the end of when I look at any sport, any football game, basketball too, for the most part, especially big time matchups,
Yep.
it's going to come down to the end of the game.
Yep.
And who can make plays under pressure? Who can forget whatever happened?
Yep.
And just be in that moment at that time and make that play
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
And that's
So
where
the-
it'd be like,
so, the, so you
that
say the
guy.
mistakes hurt worse if you got 5 minutes and 3-point difference versus 5 minutes and 14-point difference.
Yes.
well,
Yes.
no. Well, if
Hurt worse?
if 5 minutes, 14-point difference, we're going on the drive. We
Yep.
scored. Now it's a 7-point ball game.
Right.
But then there's 3 minutes left.
Right.
Defense. We obviously need them to step up.
Yeah.
If they're unable, if somebody dropped the pick,
Right.
that guy, like
True. Yeah.
we
okay,
would have
so-
the ball
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Not that
yeah.
we would have scored, but we would
Yeah.
have the ball back in a position to potentially score.
Potentially. Yeah.
So he does get the pick. Now offense is on the field.
Right.
Minute 40's left.
Right.
You can go tie this ball game
Yeah.
up. And in that drive scenario, if they go and tie it up, awesome. In
Yeah.
that drive scenario, they get down to the 10,
Right.
and it comes to downs, and it's like now there's 28 seconds left,
Right.
and we're on third down. Maybe we have a timeout, maybe we don't. But we know the plays that's going to happen this third and fourth down, we're going to have to go for it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to make a play. If you don't,
Right.
that person at that time,
Yeah.
I would say, will hold the weight the most.
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of, damn,
Gotcha.
we could have tied this game up and went in
Yeah.
overtime,
Mhm.
and or we could have won this game. That,
Yeah.
that those scenarios have to be. That's why like psychology plays into. I mean, it's
Right.
awesome
Oh, yeah.
because in a way, like you really have to forget whatever.
Right. Immediately.
You have to.
Immediately.
Like, you got to be right then and right there.
Everything's got to be this play.
This
This
play.
gotta be
play
present.
right
the
now.
only one that matters.
And if 11 men execute, this is all our coach in high school.
Which is
like,
true all the way
This
through.
is all he focused on was do your job.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
all of us
I know.
do our job, we will have a successful play. We will stay on time.
You're always wanting to exploit the opportunity created by a mistake from the other side.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like,
But I feel like I do need to take time to say this, and I'm going to look directly into the camera while I say this. And disclaimer, it's only been one game, and the Cowboys, we already know, it's all about the next game with the Cowboys, right? We've been 8-8 for feel like 40 years at this point.
Yeah.
So
Y'all about to be 0-2.
I'm not going to give too much credit. And I heard that. And I don't know about that. But it's going to be a challenge against those Chargers. We know it. But I want to take this time right now. Dak Prescott. Well done, sir. That's what I want to see.
Coming from this guy.
That's the Mississippi
that's-
State Dak Prescott right.
Right.
there, leading the squad not only with his mouth, but with his ability, doing what he's supposed to do, right? You earned that 400-plus yards you threw for the other night, 300-plus, however much it was. You earned that, Dak,
Been doing
against
that.
a quality defense, not down. When Tom Brady scored, you came back and hit him right back in his mouth, Dak. That's what I want to see, Dak.
Try not to get anything broken.
Yeah, I am that Indians guy on Major League that had my hat turned inside out.
Come on. You overpaid, Winnie! Wild thing! You make my butt sting!
You know, waiting for my Indians to show back up.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you to show up, Dak. Keep that up, bro. Keep that up right there, Dak. I appreciate that. Appreciate your efforts, man. Great job. You earned $2 million of that 140 in that first game, bro. Keep it up. Keep it up. I just want to take time to say that. Y'all know how I feel about Dak. I've been waiting for him to come around, bro. I told you I don't hate him.
He been here.
I've been a Dak fan since Mississippi State, bro.
Yeah, he been that.
Hey, but I ain't seen it consistently. I haven't. So, and I still haven't. But we'll see next game because you got the Chargers who coming in with something, and that's gonna be a tough game right there.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's gonna be tough. Hopefully, we're not 0-2. So those Ravens, man,
0-1.
dang good show. I tell you one thing, they wasn't slacking in the running back category. Mr. Tyson Williams.
I was like, this game was about to. Well, they're gonna show why you don't have to pay running backs.
Yeah, yeah. No, he went 9 for 65, right?
I don't even
Like
know.
average 7.4 yards a carry,
Crazy.
dog.
I mean, but yeah. I mean, they're about to show why you don't have to pay running backs. Like,
Bro, like where's he from? Like, do you know?
I don't even know where he's from.
Yeah.
There's a guy that was good.
Toting the
And they
rock,
got, like,
dog.
Getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
I watched that one, by the
Yeah.
way.
Did you?
Yeah, which is
That was-
that's as unusual
Hey.
for me as to say. As you say,
When Lamar's on the field, it's entertainment for anybody.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a little bit of a heartbreaker there at the end, but
Yeah. Depending on what side of the fence you're on.
depending on
No
what side
doubt.
of the fence you're on.
Yeah.
That environment
Mhm.
in Las Vegas. Incredible, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they got Steve Aoki on the DJ going in,
Pretty fire.
you know, going in. They
That's-
said there
that's
was
pretty
no
fire.
tailgating. People were in the stadium by 5, bro.
Getting it.
Going in.
That's amazing.
The DJ
And
playing,
That makes sense.
people partying. This is Vegas
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
Vegas,
one of the
baby.
most electric atmospheres I've seen in a while, bro. Like, that's the
Yeah.
type of stuff that'll get you hype. Just the atmosphere alone will raise your game level up.
So did they surpass New Orleans?
They had to, in my opinion, bro. They had to,
About
in my
the DJ,
opinion.
that
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
You can't, Aoki, bro? Like, come on now.
It's tough.
He keeping it live everywhere,
That's tough.
dog.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
And then we already drinking. Like, it's a party before the game.
Yeah. Lamar throwing the ball. He threw the ball well Monday night, bro.
He did throw it well. I just,
You checking out the house right there?
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, Lamar. I mean, I feel like Lamar was fine. Obviously, turnovers. Can't
Yeah.
happen. Like, just
Yeah.
can't.
They were bringing mad pressure, bro.
Yeah, I like them.
And David Carr, is it David? Derek? It's David, right?
That was Derek.
It's Derek. I always get them
That
mixed
was
up.
yeah. I wasn't impressed. I never looked at him as one of those guys
I have.
that could just nut up and
Yeah.
and take the team on the drive, put
Yeah.
the ball in the end zone when we need it most.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I was like,
Like,
okay,
he looks like that dude right now. I picked him up in fantasy because nobody had him.
nice.
Had
you
to,
go.
man. But that
Yeah.
guy, like, I've watched him for a long time. He's been good for a long time. They-
Yeah, he's been good.
They,
Yeah.
you know,
He has been good.
yeah, and he was like a top pick when he came out of college, right? And he's just one of those situations where he just has so much pressure on him,
Right.
that he tries to force things at times. And I'm talking Waller, 19 targets, bro.
That's insane.
He had 19 targets to his tight end.
That's
I mean, if
insane.
I'm playing tight end, that's what I want.
But he wasn't that tight end the whole time. That boy, he's special, man.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I
he's
wouldn't be
very
surprised.
good.
He's probably like he's definitely faster than a lot of receivers.
He came from Baltimore, didn't he?
Yeah, but we had him on practice squad. Which
Yeah.
is crazy.
And
Like, I couldn't
they
even-
just
like,
let him go on and get up out of there. And they
Good
love
for him.
They love to have Waller right about now because Mark Andrews on the flip side did not have the best game.
How many targets he had?
Not 19.
2, I think.
Gotcha.
It was terrible.
Gotcha.
Like that guy cannot have 2 targets in the game.
Yeah.
Or less than, I would say less than 5. Like that guy cannot.
They just gave him $100 million, right?
Something crazy.
I mean,
that was
I'll
awesome.
take it.
Oh, sure,
two
yeah.
targets.
And don't worry about no injuries. I ain't worry about nobody trying to tackle me. Like, yeah, we good. We
That's
good.
almost clipboard special.
Yeah,
You know?
that's not winning. That's not winning football.
No.
That's not winning football for the Ravens, though.
No, man. But Marquise Brown, he played well.
Hollywood had a nice game.
Yep.
They'll bounce back.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Ravens will be fine. Oakland will be fine. I think those 2 teams down the stretch are going to be in the mix in that 6, 7, 8,
Gotcha.
6, 7, 8 seed. Yeah,
Yeah, because
both of them
that West, both of the divisions are incredibly tough.
tough. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got arguably the 2 toughest
Yeah.
divisions in football.
Yeah, and you're talking about Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Baltimore.
And
Who else
Cincinnati.
is in Cincinnati? Who
Who?
also got a win,
Yep.
right? And then on the flip side, you got Denver, Kansas City, and the Chargers,
Yep.
right?
And with Oakland. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
with
LA. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Tough.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Jeez, we got it.
I say LA. Well, LV. My bad.
LV.
I know. I'm all over it.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
Raiders been
Right, right.
everywhere, dog. But
Yeah, no, that's
yeah, man.
it's gonna be some good games.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, man. We're gonna take a little break early in the season so we can come back with some fire later in the season. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fun when it comes to be football season. But also, if you got a chance to check it out, man, that KC and Cleveland game was amazing.
It
right?
was.
Cleveland had the lead just about the entire game, bro. And then of course,
Dominating.
the man, Pat Mahomes, right?
75-yarder.
So you got to blame that one on the punter, right? Dude just straight up dropped a freaking snap. He dropped it. Perfect snap, drops it. Can't give Pat Mahomes the ball at the 15-yard line, dog. Like that, you can't do that, bro. Can't do
What
that.
time? That was in the 4th.
Yeah.
That was like late.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
That was the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He's sick.
You cannot do that, bro. It's like, bro, all you do is catch snaps and punt, dog. I'm over here running sprints, getting hit during practice. All you got to do is catch the ball and punt, bro.
That's it.
Like, the ball, the snap wasn't high, wasn't none of that. Just catch it and punt.
Butterfingers.
Boy got nervous. Arrowhead got to him, bro. That stadium started rocking behind him in that, he in that end zone, getting close. Probably like the 2 or the 3, punting from the 2 or the 3. But, and then Pittsburgh went into Buffalo. That was big.
That was huge.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all, bro.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh I think they're going to be up there because their defense is crazy.
Yeah.
They're running the ball better.
Yeah.
And Ben's Ben as a
Experience?
leader and his
Yeah.
yeah.
At this point, there's nothing Big Ben has not seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In addition to winning it all a couple times.
Yeah.
So, sneaky
It's
tough.
gonna be tough for him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
tell me this though, because it's like they went. We saw this last year. They started out 12-0. Remember, you guys
Yeah.
both picked the Steelers
I
to be in
did.
the Super Bowl.
I did.
They started out 12-0,
I was
and
gonna ride
then
the defense.
flat line.
Lost
like 6 games straight, including the playoffs.
Yep.
Right.
First round. Yep.
Like out of there.
Yep.
Like, is this the same Steelers team, or is
No.
there something different? What
No.
is it? The running game that's different?
It is.
What do you see that's different?
To me is the ability to run it decent, and
Yeah.
they ain't got to be balling like they ain't got to be top. They ain't even got to be top 10. They only 15,
Yeah.
middle of the bunch.
Yeah.
Running, I think that team they're also in the mix.
Did they do something with the line, or is it just simply the running back change from
I
James
thought
Conner
it's
to
a combination.
to
of,
Najee Harris?
I don't know what they did up front, like in free agency or who they brought in, but I feel like the game flow, like they were committed to making sure that run was a part of it
Yeah.
early and often,
Oh yeah.
and then obviously defense went in, and I think that for them leads to definitely being in the mix at the end of the season.
Oh yeah. Kyler Murray looked like a creative player
He did.
the other day, bro. Like, did you see that play where he ran
Yep.
and then ran
Yep.
to the
And
left, stopped, jumped back,
back.
threw a pass for a completion, bro?
Like touched it up too. It wasn't even out of.
Yeah, bro.
It was nice.
Like, he looked like a straight up video game
It was
maxed
fun.
out player, bro.
It was out fun. And
What is going on?
I actually watched that game, and so it was insane looking at all the penalties they had on offense,
Yeah.
and yet they were
Overcoming.
still just
They still put up, what,
chunk.
38?
38, and then watching their defense, like
Yeah.
Chandler Jones,
Yeah.
Bones Jones' brother, and Arthur Jones, like the Joneses.
That's the brother right
bro.
there. I
Their
didn't
mama
realize
spit
that.
out some special.
Oh my God.
Chandler is a freak.
Yeah.
5 sacks, bro.
God, yeah. Is that the same? No, that's
It's,
from Atlanta I'm thinking about. He had 5 sacks in the
Chandler
opening
had 5
game.
sacks.
That's what
At
they
this
that's what they
rate,
talk
he's
about
gonna
trying to
set a
keep up with the
record.
Joneses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At this rate, he will have
Exactly. 5 in week 1. Got 17
85
games now.
sacks by the end of the season.
Nice.
That's got to be a record.
Yeah, it was right. 22, I want to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
85 sacks. Hey, keep that pace up, Chandler, bro. You can
Yeah,
retire and go straight Hall of Fame, dog, in 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
After one
Amazing.
season. Incredible, bro.
Yeah,
He's
it's
going to
only
get
gonna be
paid,
tough.
man. He's
It's
going to
gonna
get
be
paid. But, yeah, so Arizona looked incredible. Everybody's been talking about Tennessee,
Yep.
adding Julio Jones and A.J. Brown on the outside with Derrick Henry. Arizona allowed 3 points against them boys. It was not a problem.
Smash. Yep.
No problem, right, is what they said.
No.
Smashed them. Jonas's pick.
Yeah.
The New Orleans Saints. What kind of analytics you looking at, Billy Bean?
He was looking at Winston
Beer
stats,
inputs.
Bro, like,
adding wisdom to it.
Right.
Jameis Winston actually looks like a completely different quarterback, man.
No, he
Sean
doesn't.
Payton
He
looks-
looked like a quarterback that didn't throw picks.
Well, completely different. Completely different than before.
No, because, I mean, what he could do, he's doing.
Yes.
Well, he's always been able to do that.
He just
He's
didn't do
national
it.
championship, put up big numbers, but through picks, made bad choices. He has eliminated those bad choices.
Yep.
And have you heard his interviews?
Yeah, continuity is always a great thing for any position. And being able to experience Sean's and Drew's relationship gave me a good grasp of the system. But obviously, reps is what's important.
Yep. There's
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
another guy. I get it. There's another guy.
He
Yeah.
used the word. I forget which word he used in one of his interviews. I was
Oh,
like, is
it's
that
like-
Jameis?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Jameis sounds like he been straight up in Harvard, dog.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
spend some
He
time
has
at
been
maybe spend some time at LSU Law
dictionary.
School.
Exactly. Exactly.
Been hanging out.
Yeah,
LSU
so
Law School.
Jameis, man, if he plays at that rate and can continue to ball out and not have those turnovers that he was having before, not worried about eating the wings,
Right.
jumping on the tables
Yeah,
and doing the crazy stuff.
Whack ass pregame speeches.
Yeah,
like,
man.
He good.
Like, and just sticking
Yeah.
to the script of being a great
Stay the
quarterback,
course.
man. That's the first pick of the draft right there that Tampa Bay was hoping they would get.
Exactly.
Right? Period. And Sean Payton took
Was
that
able
chance.
to mold.
Yes.
So
Said first
if
pick.
if we stay on that track,
Yeah.
Hey,
it's possible.
got a good chance. 'cause
Who
that's
you,
good
you
chance.
had New Orleans and who else?
I don't remember.
The
Who was your
Chiefs.
AFC?
Chiefs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah. And then, bro,
It's a good,
like,
good chance to get there. I don't know if they got
Yeah.
it to
Yeah.
beat.
But-
I don't know if they got it to beat an uninjured KC
yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Even if everything goes perfect.
And it's so
Rest
weird
of the
because things have flipped in New Orleans because for years it was the offense but the defense.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And for the
That's true.
past 2 to 3 years,
Yeah.
it's been the defense but the offense.
and the offense is.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
if they can get lined up there,
Yeah.
and get both
Yeah.
going on all
Yeah.
cylinders.
You
Yeah.
may have something going right there, Jay. I know my
It's
team
early.
lost.
It's early.
It's
but
early
I think
to-
they.
Both of
Yeah.
y'all
It's way
teams
early.
won.
You see how that.
Yeah.
They say that Matt Stafford out there in L.A. looks like a cheat code, bro.
Of course. He always been a cheat code. He just got a coordinator that's like
Loving
stupid
it,
with
bro.
Like,
Oh,
McVay, bro.
gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Like that's
And
The Rams-
I'm excited for them.
hey, they looked, as it says, they looked incredible
Yeah. I'm
in that
excited
game
for them.
Sunday night. Like
Yeah.
they looked like just unstoppable, really.
Yeah.
And we already know what their defense is coming with.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
as much
Exactly.
money as they spend on the defense, bro.
Exactly.
Like they
They got value on offense. That's big time. And but McVay, like him having those resources, freaking Stafford arm and ability,
Yes.
and then everything they have around the Higbee, Woods, Cooper, like they're trouble.
Yeah.
And their O line is great, like veteran O line.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be trouble.
And that's another situation. Stafford's out there with his best friend now. Him and Kershaw are best friends. I don't know if y'all know that.
Right? Yeah. they're
Both
from
Highland
right
Park
here.
boys.
Yeah.
Both Dallas Tigers. What it do,
Yeah.
baby? Summer
Yeah.
baseball.
I heard Kershaw was the center for
Yeah.
Stafford. I think. Or something
Yep.
Like that.
Yep. Teammates in Highland Park.
He was the
Right?
center.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
That's
And nice
insane.
pitching in baseball.
Right.
A center. What
Yeah.
the heck? That's how
That's
big
cool.
pitchers are.
That's how-
like,
yeah,
people don't
exactly.
realize that, right?
Jeez.
Yeah. So first week of NFL, man, was very exciting, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year. How'd you do in fantasy?
1-2 lost 1
Got you.
by 4. I had a good week.
I was
That's a
opposite,
good
man.
week.
I was 1-1, lost 2. You know why?
Why?
Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
On 2 of those teams?
2 of them. Man, the boy scored me a total
That's
of.
tough.
If I add those together, I got 6 points out of him this weekend.
Wow. That's tough.
Can't have that at quarterback, man.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I wonder if you could set up like a broker for fantasy football, for fantasy leagues. Like just set up somebody like a Mark Clayton, somebody that's got some credibility.
Yeah.
Say I'm gonna let you pick for my you pick my team for
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Kind of like you do a stockbroker. You let them
Right.
let them
Oh,
pick
let them
your
pick your
stocks
portfolio.
for you.
Yeah.
Right.
But
You-
I would
Mark
have picked
wouldn't
Aaron Rodgers.
Mark couldn't have called that one
Yeah.
last week.
No,
man.
nobody
Like,
called that last
Nobody
week.
saw
Nobody
that.
called that.
Nobody
Like,
saw
nobody
that
saw
coming,
that.
though.
Nobody.
Like,
I'm just saying a startup idea for somebody.
yeah. And it's people out there
Yeah,
trying. There's
it's
people out there
okay.
trying, but you never
They have
know. man.
AIs that actually broker
Yeah.
picks.
It's week 2. You know, after that first exciting week where you play some competition
Yep.
and you got some bumps and bruises from that good competition, you usually want to play a rollover squad.
It'd
Right?
be
Guys
nice.
can heal up a little
be
bit.
nice. Yeah.
Right?
We
Get
can
ready for that next tough one that's
Repair
about
our
to come
ego
about.
or certain teams.
Yeah, bro. That's how the schedule's set up.
I mean, Notre Dame.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Your
Hold on.
boys.
We jumping the gun. We gonna talk about your house first.
Okay.
Talk about your house.
Come on.
All right. OU. I got the maroon on today, dog.
You
You
do.
know what I'm saying? It's Phillies, but I still got it on. I'm rocking
work.
it. I'm rocking it, dog.
That more at Texas A&M, just so you know.
Yeah, a little darker.
Yeah, we're good.
A little dark. Y'all a little more scarlet.
bit.
Not scarlet, but a little more
It's
red.
a little red.
Yeah, a little more
lot-
red.
lot more red. Yeah.
Got you. Not quite
But
maroon.
yeah,
Okay. Y'all blood.
Appreciate
Y'all
the
bloody
effort.
red.
we
blood
are a
red.
little more blood. Yeah.
Got you.
Like healthy,
Crimson.
healthy
That's what
blood
it-
red.
Crimson red
Yeah.
for
A
my
little
Sooner
closer
fans.
to Renee's headphones.
OU, man.
Yeah.
Went out there and beat up on little old Western Carolina,
Like we
boy.
were supposed to.
76-0.
Yeah.
At one point, they tried to stop scoring.
Yeah.
I think they
remember
brought
that.
all freshmen in
Yeah, absolutely.
and still scored the ball.
That's the point. Like you're on the field to score touchdowns.
It's like, what
I
is
did,
going on,
Yeah.
bro?
I went on James Hill's show on Thursday
Yeah.
and was talking about how, this game, we need to score as much as we can and keep them scoring nothing.
Yeah.
Because we need a statement. Like, we
Yeah.
had to have a statement, especially after how we started.
Yeah.
We dropped 2 spots.
Yeah.
Like, you need a statement game. And
Yeah.
so I'm proud that we had a statement game and we made a statement. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
Like,
that's what
that's
week
what
2
you're
is about.
supposed to do.
Yeah, in week
and
2.
That's what is awesome, and it sucks to be a Oklahoma or one of the
Yeah.
top school because that was great.
Yeah.
But all right, next.
But they, as
Yeah,
you said,
show up again. Yep.
they are still on track. They look like a championship squad because
Yes, that's what championship squads do.
is what they're supposed to
That's
do.
what they're supposed to do.
They win the tough games
It's not nothing.
and they beat up the
You
game,
kill,
the team.
you
Yeah,
annihilate
kill the
anybody that
teams.
should not be on the field.
Yeah, put the
You have
foot
to.
on their neck and let them know you don't have a chance at winning this, bro.
Period.
Right? I'm gonna let
Like-
you live when I
Right.
take my foot off your neck.
You'll be able
When
to
the
get
game
on
is
the
over.
bus and go home.
Yeah,
But on this,
but you're
no.
you're gonna be this close
No.
to death, right?
Yeah.
They'll be on the quiet
Yeah.
bus.
24
Your
points
ego
away
at
from
least.
100, bro. 24 away from 100. They could have scored
they're
100,
close. They're close.
but because they are good sportsmen and have
Yeah.
great sportsmanship, they scored 76 to nothing, bro. So
Zip.
well done, Oklahoma. Great job doing what you're supposed to do, man. Living legend right here, number 9,
Proud of our
dog.
guys.
You know, hey,
Proud of-
dog.
proud
Hey,
of our guys.
it wasn't nothing like watching that number 9 on the
Yeah.
field. I don't care who
Yeah.
else wears that jersey, man.
I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on the wave like a single.
This dude right here.
I was proud of our
Had
number 9
them
too. We had
burners,
a
dog.
tight end, Young Mills. Young Mills,
you
shout
already
out.
know if he catch that rock, bro,
Especially
it's going
at
to the
number 9.
house, dog.
Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on the wave like a single tide.
It's only one option, dog. It's house time, right? So, on the flip side, my squad that I
Yeah.
love to wear. I didn't wear the
Yeah.
jerseys this week.
Yeah, understood.
Notre Dame,
Yeah.
right? We had another. We had a week
Is that
too.
because you're a good sportsman that you didn't?
No, 'cause I'm real.
Salty.
I'm real, dog.
Real salty.
As real as I am
is
with
what
my
he
boy
is.
Dak, I'm real with them Notre Dame boys
Okay.
too, man.
Real salty.
Real salty, bro.
That's really what it is.
because honestly, I thought I wouldn't have to watch the second half of that game.
I thought it was.
It's like, oh,
yeah.
we're playing against Toledo.
Yep.
I know Kareem Hunt came up out of there, but
yeah.
yet and still,
That's one of those. That's one of those where people like me say, "Oh, they have a football team."
what's
Football,
going on,
not football.
man?
Until they play Notre Dame.
Until they played Notre Dame, they looked like a top 10 squad, bro. So, I'm gonna just say this. Y'all better tighten up, O-line. Y'all are the issue. Y'all fix that. Y'all can't have Zach Martin back. You know what I'm saying? I know we're young.
Yeah.
But hey, you knew when you signed that dotted line what you was getting into. And if you wasn't the caliber, you should have took yourself to JUCO or something, dog. You know what I'm saying? Abilene
So
Christian.
your non-athletic quarterback was struggling under pressure.
It's just a different type of quarterback.
Your
Like,
non-athletic quarterback was struggling
Yeah,
under pressure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we put the athletic one in, and he
then-
goes to the house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't understand the fascination with these pocket quarterbacks because the game has evolved. That's
It
like
has.
going back to AOL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To MySpace.
Yeah.
What we going back for? Why?
Hey, if you ain't gonna build a scheme that you think is really gonna be a winning scheme, but it's hard because if you're saying you're gonna protect this guy sitting in the pocket,
You got to have a good
for
old line.
30 play. Yeah, you gotta have a good old line.
Got to have a good old
You don't have a
line.
good line. You got to run the ball, and you're just not gonna score as much, and you're gonna have to take your shots when you take your shots.
Yeah.
But you got to run the ball.
So what I'm gonna say is, starting quarterback, faking injury, get back in that transfer portal, go to get a 6 year somewhere else. And Brian Kelly, we need to stick to what we know, man. Right?
They do.
The last how many quarterbacks we've
They
had
do.
have been athletic guys.
Yeah.
We need that, especially this year. We don't have the O-line to suffice, right? Luckily, our defense is decent, right? And we've never just had a great defense. I mean, we've had some guys on defense, you know what I'm saying? But we've just never had a great defense, bro.
That's
like
true. You
collectively,
never think
right?
of
Because
Notre
defensively,
Dame
you
like
have to
that.
have depth. And you
Yeah.
have to have multiple guys that can rotate in
Right.
and keep the ship going.
Yep. You do.
Depth is something that Notre Dame will never have because of academic standards. Period. It ain't that many smart people in America no more because we don't read books like that. As a whole.
We don't.
Like straight up. Y'all figure that out, Notre Dame. O-line, pick up your gameplay. We good everywhere else from what I see.
Get with the program.
Shout out to the free safety, man. Number 14, he's a stud. Top 4 or 5 pick in the draft. Here we go.
Yep.
Did y'all see that Oregon and Ohio State game this weekend?
No.
Upset
Summer.
Texas, baby. Upset
Yeah.
Texas. And from the looks of it, it's hard to even say upset. It's just like the
Yeah,
unknown.
because Oregon. Yeah. Just
Oregon was
Nobody
balling.
knew Oregon. They reloaded like they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that quarterback they have right now look really good, bro.
Yeah.
Kid looks really good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about to go into Ohio State in a stadium with 100,000 plus.
Pull off a Baker Mayfield. It was,
Yes, sir. Pulled off a. Hey, they ain't throw the flag in the middle of the field, did they? Hey, Baker's
they got
Baker's
balls
a
like
real
that.
one.
Yeah,
That's why he's
Baker's
that first pick. It was like,
That's
this
right,
guy,
yeah. This
balls
guy's-
the size of. You know what I'm saying? He's got to go first
That's
pick.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. But, yeah, man, Ohio State, man, hey, y'all played well, but Oregon was just better,
They
bro.
were just better. It
Period.
was. They made plays, more plays than they did.
Texas and Arkansas.
Okay.
Man, I was this close to going horns down right now on my show, but I will not disrespect my horns. You know what I'm saying? I will not do it, but y'all, Herman, you on thin ice, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's creaking, dog. It is creaking, dog. And if you think you're going to go to the SEC, just imagine this. 2025, UT going to the SEC, losing to Arkansas.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see it.
Yeah.
They're losing to Arkansas right now.
Yeah.
That means that we're going to be at the bottom of the barrel in the SEC.
Yes. Nevertheless, collecting a fat check
True.
and always getting one of the top 10 recruiting classes in the country.
But how you going to do that at the bottom of the barrel, though?
Because that's what Texas does.
But
They've been at the bottom of the barrel.
True. Unfortunately, for the past 10 years or so, right?
Yeah. They've been at the
Unfortunately,
bottom.
man. Like, they've lost
And
the
they
flag. I
still
don't
recruit.
understand.
They still
'cause-
get kids to come. They still
Bro,
because
like-
it's Texas. Like that's
yeah.
a great spot, bro.
It is.
Like it's a great spot.
It is, man. You know you want a little
No.
bit of that Texas, too.
Not at all.
You never took a visit?
Nope.
Not one.
Not one. I
Come
didn't even
on,
take
dog.
I didn't even address a coach. Like zero. There was no. I was not standing. Texas was not even an option. I didn't watch college football, so
At all?
I didn't know anything about it at all.
So
Like, I
nobody
didn't-
just branded OU in your head or nothing?
No, not. I wasn't. I had no college football background at all.
Where
Like,
your
zero.
grandmama at? Was she Oklahoma?
She lived in Oklahoma.
That's what that's about
That's-
then.
Partly.
Grandmama roots, dog.
Yeah, it was more like
Grandmama Roots,
I'm
dog.
getting away from my mom.
Yeah.
And then that was not gonna be in Texas. So
Yeah.
anything that had Texas on it was out. I didn't even care.
Ooh,
Not that I
this
even
is so
knew.
raw.
It was just out. Like I didn't
How
even
you
know.
gonna do that, man? What Texas do to you, man, besides love you?
That ain't about that. Like UT, what they ain't do nothing to me.
They got you them horns to look at, you know.
No, I never looked at them.
You got some good buddies. You got some good buddies.
I never watched a UT game. Period.
That is so hard to believe. You serious?
Ever. I didn't watch college football.
And you know how hot they were back in the day. This hurts my soul, y'all. I'm sorry.
I didn't watch college football growing up.
I'm so sorry, man.
I watched some NFL, and that was about it.
This young Texas
NBA,
guy watching Texas, man.
I watched
like, what
college
is going
basketball.
on? You
and
started
NBA.
this trend, dog.
I did.
You
That's why my
started this
son don't
trend.
watch sports. Like,
You started this
he don't
trend,
watch.
man.
That boy don't watch nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, we gonna talk to Texas about bringing you in to be the head coach. See what happens.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm out.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I don't like.
Would you go to OU to head coach?
No,
Okay, so you just.
I'm out of the fact that all the responsibility that's gonna come with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit.
Ain't about that life.
It ain't about that life.
Gotcha.
I like my life.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
that
it has
part.
nothing to do with UT.
It got nothing to do with it.
But if he was coaching, he would come coach UT for that money. Is what I'm trying to tell you. So,
I just like
you
my
can do
life
that without
as
the
it is.
responsibility.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have the fun without the responsibility.
I mean,
Yeah. Did y'all get a chance to watch Jackson State? This is in Mississippi.
Yes,
So
it was
you-
in Mississippi. Yeah.
yeah, it's a little
That's,
bit.
that's 2
Yeah, man. Hey, 2-0, bro.
2 dubs.
2-0, man. They went out and beat Eddie George's team, Tennessee State. You know, they got something special rolling right now. They're changing the game in the HBCUs, and it's fun to watch.
I look forward to
And
that.
I wish them
first
all
big
success
matchup.
in the world.
The first matchup with the Power Five.
I was
I
gonna
don't know if
say
that'll happen.
that was the
Yeah.
downside of
Couple years?
Yeah, 2 dubs, but
2 years. Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be fun. I
but-
think they really will be a competitive group, bro. In a few years, we'll see how that goes, though.
I think obviously I don't live there anymore all the time, but I think if JSU knocks down 2 more this season, I think that would be like the minimum to call it a win.
Yeah.
Not a winning season, but that's good, solid progress.
2 more wins on the season.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
which I think is very. I think they can do
I think they'll
better
win
How
than
many
that.
games they
2
play?
games.
How many games they got?
I believe 10. I got a
We
full
got 10
schedule.
games,
yeah.
10, 11, yeah. I'm not saying they're going to go out and dominate everybody, but I think they're going to do pretty good this
Yeah.
year, bro.
They can do well.
Just with
I
his
haven't
first
seen what the rest of
recruiting
their
class and-
schedule is, but
Yeah. And I will say, like, his Shador is the quarterback. Shiloh is the safety.
yeah.
Shiloh, he's wearing 21, and he looks more like Sean Taylor than Dion.
Yeah.
He's coming in, dropping some hat, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's surprising for me to see. You know, he was a corner up at South Carolina, right? But I think Dion got him in a good spot right now, and he is dropping some hat, bro. I've seen him make in 2 games. I've seen him make some pretty solid, special plays.
Wow.
MLB, man. So it's happened. It's finally happened. A hitter has overtaken Shohei Ohtani, and it is not Salvador Perez.
Oh.
It is who we thought it would be. It is the Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Okay.
He's now
Well,
got
he just went on the
45
run.
bombs. He had 42 last week, so
Okay.
3 in a week's time, right? 45. I didn't even check last night. Might be higher than that. Otani's at 44. Salvador's at 42. Simeon is a guy that's just snuck in the mix, bro. Yeah, that ain't bad. And Tatis Jr. is at 38. Like I said, those numbers may have changed a little bit, but if they're going in, man, it's good to see a hitter overtake a pitcher for that home run lead.
Did Ohtani take a week off or?
No, man. He hit 2 bombs. He had 42. You know, so he's still, like I said, he's here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Have
not
What they
bad.
got
but-
the rest of this month?
yeah, got the rest of September.
Okay.
Have we hit peak Ohtani?
No.
No.
You saying the greatest he'll ever be
Ohtani?
Greatest he'll be this year.
this year?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Think so?
still here. So I mean, he's
Steady.
gonna. I can see Ohtani ending up with 50 home runs.
Yeah.
It'll be a race to 50 for him. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Tech Talk
What
with my
time is
boy
it?
Jonas. What's going down?
What time is it?
What time is it?
What
It's
time
Tech
is
time.
it?
That name sounds very
Yeah.
familiar.
The Wise.
The Wise.
The
Yeah.
Wise. He was one of the people who kicked off Apple way back in the day.
Got you.
He's
Yes.
an actual
Tremendous.
one.
Yeah.
Mm.
True. True.
He's the actual.
Very
yeah.
true. Yeah. But he's decided to start a private space company.
Oh, you're competing.
Yeah. So SpaceX, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic.
Yeah.
And
So we got
you
Elon Musk.
That's
sort of
some-
NASA.
Richard
Yeah,
Branson.
Maybe.
So-
Yeah.
The United States government.
You're right.
And this guy.
and wise.
Okay.
So, the two things that makes me think is what's he thinking, what's he doing, and if he's not just doing. Because one of these days, I'd love to get a good conversation going about the dick waving of some of the
Satellite.
some of the people who are doing space companies right now
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
are really just showing that they're rich.
Yeah,
Got that
just 'cause I
money.
can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
That
so
money.
and
looking
so,
for ways to get richer. Honestly.
so Waz is not that
Like,
kind of
sell that
rich.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
he's that kind of rich, but he's not that kind of rich.
Right.
So it's probably not that. And he's an engineer. So that kind of makes me wonder, like, has he got something?
Right.
Has he got a SpaceX killer up his sleeve? Does he know something we don't know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this just another publicity thing?
Yeah.
He's not
Right.
that guy, but anybody can become that guy.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Under the right
He's got people talking
It's
about it.
Yeah,
They
he's
weren't
got
talking about
people
it.
talking about
Steve
it. Yeah.
Jobs going and starting his own computer company.
Yeah, right. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
There's
Right
nothing
now,
there,
What is
but-
that?
right now, all he
I
has.
know it got to be
is-
good.
Yeah.
Right now, all he has is some investors and a pitch deck. So there's no technology behind this at this point.
Raising a
So,
shit ton of money with that alone.
yeah. All right. Everybody loves stats, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sports guys love stats, right?
Yes.
Right.
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 All right. Well, this is sort of not sports stats. This is supercomputer neurology stats.
Neuronic.
But it's still
neurology.
stats.
Okay.
All right. So everybody talks about artificial intelligence. We've talked about it on this show before occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
But how complex is a brain versus a computer?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Extremely.
But how much? I mean, how complex? Is there a way that we can measure that?
Yeah.
Well, there's some people tried to find out. So they took a single neuron. Okay, I'm holding my hand up like this. Like neurons are not that big. Like
Yeah.
they're
Super, super
microscopic.
Right.
Can you hold your
Micro,
foot?
yeah, they're
Right. Yeah. But fit in between the crevice and your
yeah,
fingerprint.
Right. You
Fingerprints.
Can, yeah, this is a tiny thing. So they took a single neuron. They mapped what. So they're driven. They're driven by electrochemical impulses. Which is measurable, something we can measure. So they measured inputs, they measured outputs, they measured what the voltage is and what they call action potentials. In other words, what's happening on that neuron, and then they modeled that with a deep learning neural network.
Okay.
So a computer program that's designed specifically to work similar to brain cells.
Yeah.
Deep learning neural network. So to model a single brain cell with the computer took 5 layers of about 200 each, fully connected, for the data science people that are probably not watching.
But we'll watch.
But it's about 1,000 to 1 complexity difference.
Wow.
So one brain cell, 1,000 computer neurons.
Right.
And time
All
out.
right.
We're actually globally top 300 technology shows. Podcasts.
As we should be.
As we should
Good.
be.
Sports and technology.
And
So we're
growing.
probably number one in
growing.
sports and technology.
Yeah. No doubt.
You're right.
No doubt.
All right.
International.
So that's 1,000 to 1. Everybody can wrap their head around that. But what does that mean in terms of like actually being intelligent? What does that mean in terms of simulating a human brain? Well, the article doesn't say. The study didn't talk about that. But I took it upon myself to do some calculations.
This is
Oh,
Jonas.
really?
El Grande Toro at its finest right here, baby.
Here they are.
Yes.
A human brain has about 86 billion neurons. So that means if it's 1,000 to 1, that means 86 trillion computer neurons to do the same thing.
Right. Oh, right.
More or less, right? How can we break that down into what it would take in computers? Okay, so I broke it down. I won't go into all the details of that because that gets pretty boring pretty quick. But I broke it down in terms of 64 gigabit servers.
That's like the top iPhone that you're gonna, or the lower iPhone is 64 gigs, right? You've got like a 200 and something.
Kinda.
Yeah, like the
That's-
storage, right?
That's one way. That's a way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's a way to look at it.
Yeah.
it wouldn't work quite the same way. But yeah, we'll go with that.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
Capacity.
All right.
Yeah.
So I also looked at Amazon Web Services, right?
Yeah.
Anybody that knows anything about technology knows Amazon
AWS.
Web Services
AWS.
runs everything.
Yes.
IBM is up in there like Western Carolina.
Yeah.
Like they're in there. They're playing the same game.
But they ain't as good.
But
they-
they're not in the same.
They
category.
have a team.
All right. So AWS probably has the largest number of servers under their control.
Okay.
And so this is not going to be 1-to-1, but in 2014 they published some numbers that you could extrapolate to say that they had somewhere between 1.5 million to 5 million servers in the world, across all their data centers in the world. Now that was 2014.
Right.
So making some assumptions on how fast they're scaling that up, they could be up to as much as 16 million servers now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's say 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give them rounded up.
Yeah.
The human equivalent of neural networks in terms of 64 gigabit servers would require 54 million. So even
54 million iPhones equals
Right.
me.
64-bit iPhones.
Equals one
Yeah.
you, bro.
Neuron.
roughly.
Oh, we're talking about one neuron.
No. That's the whole.
The
That's
human.
one. That's one brain.
Yeah,
Oh, one brain.
One brain.
With
So,
86 billion.
So
Yes.
Gotcha.
if everything that AWS has, all the web servers, all the Netflix servers, all the porn servers,
All the hog
all of it
How
gets
many
taken.
humans?
All the pigs feed.
Is not even a half a human.
Not even half
That's
a human.
Not
Crazy,
even a
dog.
not even a half.
That's insane.
That's crazy, bro.
Here's the
That's
here's the
amazing.
crazy.
But
Here's
it-
the crazy thing.
There's more
Give them 5 more years, it'll be getting close.
to
Yeah.
a human.
Yeah.
But hey, it does equate to the amount of brain capacity we can use, which is 10%.
That part.
Right. It may,
That part.
it
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
actually be smarter than.
Yeah.
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 For
so
sure.
Wow.
so that's
That's
you know
insane.
I mean that's a lot of numbers, but
Yeah. Puts it in
That's
perspective,
crazy.
though.
But
I
hey,
don't know.
man. Next week, like I said, we got D. Frank Martin. This week was fun, man. The original crew. This might just be the thing. Episode 6 is always us, man. Might need to make a thing out of that thing right there because I have a lot of fun with the original crew, bro. Every time we come around, it's a great show. But we will definitely see y'all next week. Same bat location. Who knows what bat time? Sometime around noon. Be here. Don't be
Plus or
square.
minus.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Like I'm the last man standing. 4-5 sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic.